No. Thank you. I'm Antonello. I apologize for my English. I'm Italian and I'm a comedian in Italy, and sometime I came in London to tell my bullshit in English. Because it's right to torture not only the Italians with this fucking story. And I got 3% of what you have said until now. I got just Justin Bieber, Brad, Milan Kundera, another thing. And how do you, what's your name, just this. So, what we can say, I like to speak about my country, about Italy. Is anybody from Italy? No, but you are from? Slovenia, yeah, okay. You know, for us it's important, Catholic and the Church and the Pope. You know, it's 2 years that we have a new Pope, Pope Bergoglio, and Pope Bergoglio lately starting saying that he wants to clean up the Church and shut the Vatican back down. As soon as he said this, unlike his predecessors, they started immediately sending him out on trips after taking down the bulletproof windows of his car. That's true. In the Vatican, they have already organized his next trips to Dallas, because it's true. It's true. Speaking about, he spoke about abortion. He said, he declared that we shall protect life since its conception. But there is some extreme Catholic that hold even more radical position. They believe we shall protect the life right off the bat. The minute you go like, hey baby, shall we go for a drink? From that moment. And because in Italy we ask ourselves really if extreme Catholics are worse than extreme Muslims. Because let's think, Islamic terrorists, they attack satirical magazine, they kill the people at conference or in museums, they destroy statues. So honestly, we should learn from them how to keep culture as a priority, no? Because they did things only when there is culture, and we forgot culture. But really, I think that we find terrorists only among the Muslims because it's the only religion in which a terroristic attack could sound as a serious thing. Because let's think, how could be a terroristic attack organized not by an Islamic religious cell, but by a cell inspired by the Buddhist religious fundamentalism? How could be? The boss of this cell organized a cowardly attack in the subway of New York. He runs down in the subway and screaming, threatening statements like Nirvana is in you. He throw at the passenger heavy philosophy books. So, then, it's strange because all the passenger can't run away. They fall asleep because he puts some relaxing music. Then he finished them by hitting them with lotus petals. Then the crime scene is full of smoke because he lit incense. Then he tortured the passenger with a painful yoga position. But in Italy, this word as a joke. No, I fuck up with the grammar. If you laugh because what I say is funny, laugh normally. But if you laugh because what I say is not correct from the point of view of grammar, do another thing. I need to understand. It's just this. Italy is famous, is fucking famous for our fucking Berlusconi. Do you know Berlusconi? Yeah, it's fucking. I think question is one of his followers once explained me why we had for 20 years Berlusconi. He explained me this, and he said to me, Antonello, I'll definitely vote for him because he will not steal or rip the country off, because he is already so rich. And I say, excuse me, but would you trust Russell Brand to take your girlfriend back home just because he already fucks so much? The funniest thing about this joke is that I don't know where's Russell Brand. They just told me, use Russell Brand for this joke, but I don't know where's Russell Brand. Where's Russell Brand? No, tell me really, who's Russell Brand? It's a comedian. Really? I don't know. Use Russell Brand for this joke. What I can say, Italy, Berlusconi, but we had for 20 years Berlusconi because in Italy the opposition parties reacted to him with the same determination and energy of porno actresses when they refuses avance in the porno movie, no? Before the scene, no, don't do it, no. The same energy, so we had 20 years Berlusconi. What I can say, in Italy, I started traveling to do international comedy also because my girl dabbed me. This is the difference between England and Italy. And when I say in Italy, my girl dabbed me, silence. Nobody, they don't give a shit. The only voice you listen in the public says, oh, give me her telephone number. No. They don't give a shit. Oh, she was really beautiful because she has been in the Miss World contest, you know, the beauty contest. And I wonder, I always ask myself, why Miss Universe should be better than Miss World? Upon which basis? I always... But the relationship with this girl was very difficult because she was at the same time a no-smoker, a feminist, a fashion victim, vegan and Buddhist. Really, when she has her period, she improves. She becomes more kindly. Really. And in Italy, I'm also an actor. I'm a teacher. I could tell you some story about teach. I teach philosophy, and a few weeks ago, I told my student that I would anticipate the test or my dogmatic theology course, and the kids, why? Just because that's the way it is. Okay, you should learn from Oxford to understand this joke. And then, but in Italy it's true. In the Italian scholar system, we have also a weekly course of history of religion. And this creates a lot of misunderstanding because my kids, they happen like this because the professor of religion told my kids one day that man has been created in the image of God. During the next class, the science professor told my teacher that man descends from monkeys. So they are so smart that they applied the transitive property and they went home telling their parents that God is a monkey. So and I prepare with them a funny joke. I have to read because I can read. No, another story is this. We were reading the Odyssey, the Ulysses Odyssey, the Polyphemus episode. No, you know when Ulysses tricks Polyphemus by getting him drunk, then by making him blind because he with the huge pole on his eye. Then they running away, and then he says his name, but Polyphemus understand nobody. And one kid said to me, but teacher, but this passage doesn't mean that Ulysses is smart. It just says that Polyphemus is a big head. And I think I thought it was right. So, but the next joke is a joke composed by my student, and I enjoyed to do this joke in the class. You know, philosophers, they are able to complicate easy things. So, how would philosopher answer to the simple question, how do you do, or how are you going? So, for instance, Socrates, I don't know. Cartesius, quite well, I think. Marx, such a struggle. Nietzsche, I feel like a Superman. Einstein, relatively well. Newton, I feel a weight over my head. Darwin, better than yesterday. Pascal, let's wager tomorrow, will it get better? I fuck up with the grammar, this was an IKEA punchline. I give you the words and you put them together and write words. Epicurus, really bad, but who cares? Voltaire, I will not tell you, but I shall defend to death your right to ask me. And finally, you should be graduated at Oxford to laugh to this, so it's fucking... And finally, Freud, you motherfucker. So I shall tell the truth to you. I'm not Italian. I'm English. I pure English. I belong to the royal family. I just simulated this funnier Italian accent to appear sexier than more I am. So sorry. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Torino. Thank you.